Now, I won't be able to use my YouTube on here. I've never signed in under my other name.
Why don't you?
I don't know.
I gotta sign in here somehow. I don't know if I'm actually live yet. We're live. I have to get there yet.
I should be able to bring up Hippie Explorer and what kinds of that.
Yep. Not coming up for me.
I just accidentally hit something and that came up.
Oh, there it is. What's that? That's it, right there. Let's see. Why won't it let me play it? Are you live? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Maybe it won't let me go live twice. What are you on? Your own name? Oh, you're not signed in, is what it is.
It might be under Hippie Explorer. I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to go in as a guest. Let me go see who's in there. Hello, David, Jack Frost, Noah Scott. I don't know if you can hear me because the microphone's behind me. I got to figure out how to get myself in here.
Yeah. I could hear you.
Let me do this.
Hey, Dave Farnham. We were actually up in Berlin today, Dave. Dave Alfinansetti, Art. I really butchered that one, huh? Hi, Joyce. It was great to meet you this weekend. Rustic Redhead.
I'm just going to use yours because I can't. You got to tell me what's going on. Hello, everyone. I'm still trying to get on over here, but for some reason it won't let me. Try again.
I could get out of this picture, but I don't know even how I got there. I accidentally hit something. Yeah, it was a beautiful day out there today, Dave. It was my first time up to see my sister's new house. She's on Church Street, and it was just a great day for traveling to get up there. And she's real happy so far in Berlin. Hey, Bob Reed. Good to see you. Wife of a gold prospector. Sharon is in there. Everybody can see and hear us. We just can't see and hear ourselves.
Yeah. We wanted to sit by the fire and give you the fire view. So, can you hear us well? Very good, very good. Let me readjust the camera. I got to readjust.
Yeah, Greg, the black flies just started up as soon as it warmed up yesterday. The black flies, they were around over the weekend, but they weren't biting. And they just started to bite yesterday. So it's going to be warm the next few days. We're going to be in the thick of it pretty quickly. I got to go over here and get some wood. Hey, Ben, good to see you. We're still up here in Bath, New Hampshire, just enjoying the fire tonight. We finally got one night to just to sit and relax a little bit, well, and go live. And it's just been beautiful up here the last couple of days, minus the flies, which we're avoiding as much as we can.
Bigfoot's here. NC, North Carolina, prospectors, how's it going? David Farnham, Rustic Redhead, Joyce Clowency, it was very nice meeting you over the weekend. Noah Scott, is that the Noah we met today?
No, that's Noah Rivers.
We went up to, let me show you.
We went and played mini golf today.
White Mountain Family Golf. And it's a new golf course in Intervale, New Hampshire, that is gold prospecting themed. We did an episode there. Me and Tom battled it out on the miniature golf course. Oh, boy. And it was just Tom's first time ever playing miniature golf. Took him over 50 years to play miniature golf. Couldn't believe it.
And boy, did I stink at it. But I did hit the ball. I hit a few other things, too.
Yep. He didn't lose his ball. That's a good thing.
No, that's because every time I went to hit it, it didn't go anywhere.
Stoner Ride. Life of a Gold Prospector. Nice to see you. That's my Bigfoot shirt. Let me show you. See? Bigfoot shirt. Hi, Steve Prey. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Ottoman, there you are, Ben. Nice to see you.
Stoner Rye is from North Carolina, but he says he used to do a lot up in the Twin Rivers there.
Oh, yeah, that's right here. That's right. That's the wild Ammonoosuc flowing nearby over there. Tried to give you a shot of that and us and the fire so that you could hang out. This is the last night. Well, the last night of the rendezvous was a few nights ago, two nights ago. But we're still here. And I did some digging on Monday in the river, found some nice gold. You might have seen a picture of that on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then we went over to the miniature golf place and visited Tom's sister and had some big fat steaks tonight. And we're sitting around relaxing. We're going home tomorrow to start a whole new scene. I don't know where we're going next. People will ask, where are you going next? And I don't know. I usually don't know until a day or two or when I'm there.
It's always a surprise. Hi, Lewis Weeks. Good to see you.
Hey, Mark Gratton, how's it going? This is a pop-up live.
Pop.
Saturday night. Pop.
But it's not Saturday night.
Oh, it's not Saturday night. It feels like it.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday night.
Did you mention that you completed the editing of the Rendezvous Saturday?
Yes, the Rendezvous Saturday with the dance and the gold dance competition and the raffle and The whole big shindig with the potluck dinner is coming out tomorrow, Wednesday. I uploaded it at like 3 o'clock in the morning after trying a couple times because I got copyright infringement because of the music that was going on. I had to keep it under 10 seconds for each clip.
Hi, Jojo. Good to see you.
Hello, Jojo. So that'll be tomorrow night. It's an extra for those that you can't tell how long those are when you. But if you're watching this, you'll know that tomorrow night's video is like 48 minutes long because there's just so. I usually throw out all the garbage, but there was so much good stuff I couldn't leave out. So it ended up being 48 minutes long. A lot of people, a lot of stuff, a lot of prospecting gadgets, and it got real crazy.
I mean, Bert,
real crazy.
Josh and Dog.
Wait till you see. If you're on Facebook, you might have seen the dancing gold nugget. You'll find out who that is.
Take a breath. Hi, Greg, and thank you. Yes, I'm feeling great. It's great. It's awesome to be back on the river and up and camping again. And, you know, it's only been 3 or 4 weeks since my open heart surgery. So I'm trying to recover as quickly as possible because I do want to get digging again on the river. But right now I'm watching and filming everything else that's going on, and that's good enough. It's keeping me happy, but I will be happier when I can get out there and dig.
Hello, Wayne Gelston. How's it going? And Matt Scourin, let me show you. You've been the decor. Tom had a shirt that you sent.
Yeah, I wore my shirt yesterday, Matt. So it'll be in yesterday's episode, and I got a lot of compliments, and I absolutely love that shirt. So
the flying Bigfoot. Let me show the flying Bigfoot.
Can you see it? Yeah, they can see it a little bit. Love that Bigfoot tapestry too. It's really awesome.
Oh yeah, I hung that right up. Been over there all week. Yeah, it should be a great episode tomorrow.
Hi, Rustic Redhead.
Greg B, nice to see you.
We missed you, Wayne. Hopefully next year you'll make it up here. It's really a good time, and hopefully we'll make it over to Maine soon to one of the outings so we can catch up with you.
Nick Dean from Golden Outdoors. There you are, Nick Dean. It was nice seeing you over the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. He's been out in New York at the Herkimer Diamonds.
Yeah, we're going to have to get out there.
And they've been finding some great specimens, I'll tell you.
Pop-up live video. 60 people out there, 62 right now for the pop-up live next to the river.
Is it okay to have river crumpets?
Crumpet time.
I got these little lemon wafer squares.
Let me show them the lemon wafer squares. I got to get up and show you. The lemon wafer squares for the crumpets. There's your square. And we cut these. Whoops. We cut these. Oh. Going. You still see me?
No, it's black.
See me now?
Nope. Technical difficulties, folks. Hang in there. Hi, Cheryl West. Good to see you. There you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the other camera back, though. Let me see if I can. Here we go. I bumped it.
And yes, Matt, it felt great to raise over $5,000 for the food pantry up here. There's not a big economy in some of these areas, and that 5,000, that's going to go a long way. That's going to feed a lot of people. We all better now?
I think so. What a catastrophe. Holy smokes. Y'all still there? Y'all still there?
Nick Dean wants to know if you got abducted.
No, the aliens are around here, though. I'll tell you. And Chewy the Black Fly is too. They just came in like a day or two ago. They went in, but they were out today. I wanted to show you the bag of emerald pay dirt. I'll try to do it this time without wrecking everything. Right there. Because this miniature golf place, the miniature golf place that we went to today, you're going to see it in an upcoming episode. It's new, and it's gold prospecting and gems and minerals themed. You go into caves and gold mines, and you putt the ball. It was one of the most elaborate miniature golf courses I've ever been to.
It was amazing. It was beautiful.
Chewy's family has taken over Nick Dean's place in Maine, yeah.
Yeah, they came out in force, started yesterday when it heated up.
The miniature golf place is located in Intervale. It's about 15 minutes from the White Mountain, the Cog Railway that goes up to Mount Washington. And I'm saying that because Mark Grattan, I know, has been there, so he knows the area.
Looking at the pictures online, I didn't think I'd be so impressed with the place. And then we got there, and it was absolutely beautiful with waterfalls and caves to walk through.
The pictures don't do it justice. They opened up a week from 2 weeks ago for the weekend, only on the weekends right now. And they had a rainy weekend on opening weekend. And then it rained this Saturday, but Sunday on Mother's Day, they were packed. Their parking lot was completely full, and they had a great day. So I'm glad they're actually expanding their parking lot when we were there to make it bigger. And it's great. You'll see the pictures coming up in the video. I think you'll be impressed.
Now, they just added that big wooden sluice, and you can go up, bring the kids, and you can do the different types of bags. They have all different types of mineral bags and gem bags to choose from.
Can you hear the river? Can you guys hear the river? Might sound like white noise.
You should be able to hear that. And they're hoping to add some sort of gold panning experience as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get more wood. You're right. Hi, Sharon. How's it going? Yeah, the river babbles by over there. And we had a great trip. It was a really great trip. It was great being out here because a month ago I didn't know if we were going to be out here. So I'm glad we made it. Greg B, nice to see you. CP, nice to see you. JP, Charts.
Mega Dog is in there too. Hey, JP, how's it going?
going to get more wood for the fire.
And I'm going to keep filling my face with these river crumpets because they're so good. Yeah, so I've never been too impressed with mini golfs. Today was actually the first day in my life that I've ever played mini golf. And we looked at some of the pictures online, and Noah was telling us about it. He's one of the co-owners. And I'm like, yeah, we'll stop by if we can. Well, I am so glad I did because it's absolutely beautiful. There's so much water and moving water and pools, and it was
You
just
actually
really an
putt.
amazing place.
You putt right under the waterfall. There's big gold nuggets there, this big. I saw them.
Huh, they were pretty big.
Yeah. I don't have a second camera. We have 4 cameras, and Tom's using one. I'm using the other. There's one on the computer and the GoPro that you're looking at us with. I really don't have another one that goes on the river. You can hear it just over there. Yeah, they have another pirate-themed golf course, mini golf. And they're going to have tournaments and stuff there, leagues, stuff like that. So it should be fun. Yeah, the sun's setting. You can't see how the sun is setting over there, but you can't really see in the camera as good as it really is.
Hey, Brent, thanks for joining us tonight.
Who's that?
Brent?
Brent, nice to see you. You must be a new member, too. Thank you, Brent. New member. Let me give you a Bigfoot. Bigfoot cheer. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one.
I see William Doring is in the house. It was great to see you this weekend.
Great to see you, William.
Glad you had a good time, even in the rain and the cold. Us prospectors are hardy people.
Yep, people were out there in the rain and cold water, dredging. There were still a few people around today, even.
Yeah.
I know Chet Madison was over there, and the Knicks.
Yep, Nick True, Nick Mayer.
Hello, Alicia and ZP. That's Zach Powers, or is that that's Zach, right?
Yeah.
Nice to see you and the whole family.
Richard Dow is in the house.
Richard Dow. Thank you. Nice to see you. Were you up here? You missed us Saturday?
Hey, Jeff.
When were you here, Richard?
I don't think he was. He couldn't make it.
Oh, he couldn't make it. That's what he's saying.
But,
Valerie Taylor, nice to see you.
Hopefully next year, Richard, it was a full house. It's really a great group of guys and gals that come up here, and just a lot of fun. Even though it was cold and it was rainy out almost the whole week and weekend, everybody made the best and had a great time.
Yeah, Nick from Golden Outdoors. I went over to Nick True and Nick Myers' campsite at night and got a Nick at night picture. Nick's at night.
Hi, Alicia. Thank you for joining us.
Jay Douglas.
Lester, Heath Doty.
See you at Gilson. End of June. Who's going to Gilson? GS Fellas, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member on our channel.
Are we going to the Central Maines meetup on the 24th at Small Falls?
I don't know. I have a procedure I have to get done at the doctor's on that Thursday. So I don't know. It's like 2 days after. It's nothing serious. It's just a colonoscopy. Who likes that?
Yeah, so we probably won't make that meetup, but who knows? You never know with us.
You never know. We could run out the door. Yes, Bob Reed. We know you got one of our shirts. She told us. Bob Reed's daughter gave her the Bigfoot shirt for his birthday.
That's one of my favorite shirts, and I actually just got one myself this week.
Yeah, me too, Zach. I hope everything goes well. I don't like going to the doctor for nothing. Yeah, they are. I'll tell you, those procedures are a pain in the. You get the rest.
Alaskan Assassin Adventures. How's it going?
Alaskan Assassin, nice to see you. Jojo.
Yeah, Bill, I saw you wearing your new hat when we went back through the campground, so I'm glad you like it. We looked around at a lot of places before we settled on these embroidered hats, and I'm happy with the quality of them.
Heath, nice to see you over the weekend. We had a great time. I seen you I was just editing the footage from last night. And there you were. Lester Lepore. Nice to see you. I don't know. I had a one of those procedures, colonoscopy, about 10 years ago. Wasn't that bad, but they didn't put me out. And that was bad. But this time they're putting me out. And I don't know. We'll see. I guess you got to get it done once in a while. I feel fine. Everything's working. Not too much information?
A little bit. Hey, AAA, good to see you.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. I'm going to have to stay away from the crumpets for like days. Terrible. And all those things they give you, and that's the part I'm not looking forward to, not the procedure. It's the days leading up to it. Pain in the.
Yes, Mark, we're going to knock him out if we have to keep hearing about it.
Let me tell you about my colonoscopy.
I don't know if you meant about that's what you meant about getting knocked out, but that's what I'm thinking. Pow!
I'll give you the whole rundown. Do a live stream after. What do you think about that, Bigfoot? Hearts of Gold Prospecting, nice to see you. Isn't that Karen and David, right?
Could very well be.
Broke Down Panna, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member.
Do we tell people that a bear's been breaking into our truck every night?
A bear broke into our truck and chewed up toilet paper and stuff we had in there. Nuts. Tom left the cabin to use the outhouse, and the door was open on the truck. So in the morning, he told me, I hope the light wasn't on all night and the battery starts because the door was open. I had to shut it in the middle of the night. We thought we left it open. So we went out again, and it was open again when we left. So he knew, hey, wait, man, I shut that. At first, we were thinking someone, a person, went in there. But we knew right away that wasn't the case because what person would chew up a bunch of toilet paper and leave it on the floor of the car? So we started looking around a little more, and there were paw prints on the door. Got into the car. Crock.
Thankfully, he didn't get into the back where we keep all the honey.
Yeah, Jeff Aberdeen. I bet you Chico wishes he was there.
Hey, Karen Forrester, it was great to see you this past weekend.
This is our last night. We're going home tomorrow. This is like a wrap up the whole trip. Last night at the cabin live stream.
Another exciting moment this week, I don't know if we told people that, a car drove off the road right near our cabin and almost went down the embankment and into the river.
Yeah.
Almost.
Right down the road. Not on our property here, but the next one down, going up the hill, a truck this morning went through the guardrail and was hanging on by a thread before it would roll down the hill. You'll see it. It'll be in the episode.
So that was an exciting moment.
Yep. Panama Prospector, nice to see you. Gabriel Griffin, thank you for being a member. Yeah, we're getting down to the Bear Essentials, Karen. Nice getting out on the river with you, Karen and Ann, and doing a little digging. We had a lot of fun over the weekend. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being a long-time member.
It's almost time to go home, though, because we're out of food and we're out of river crumpets. I guess we're out of time.
Northeast Expanse, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Well, it was good to finally meet him.
Yes, it was great to finally meet you this weekend and chat a little bit. I wish I had time to chat more with each individual person. Some people came a long way to see me, so I tried to spend a little time, but so much going on. It's nuts.
Yeah, that's a channel, if you haven't checked it out, Northeast Expanse on YouTube. It's a great watch there.
Yep. Good gold prospecting channel. Yeah, it could have been a Bigfoot that broke into the car. He might have seen my banner over there and chewed up on the toilet paper because he had to go.
Well, the footprints and paw prints and stuff kind of look like a Bigfoot.
Hey, Beanbag, you're still here. I just drove by the camp and I saw you were still over there. And Chat and the two Nicks. And there's somebody like in cabin 3 too, but I don't think they're prospectors.
Yeah, I think Beanbag's going to be here through Saturday.
Yeah.
We're getting the good weather now, Beanbag, but the black flies are coming out a little bit more each day. So if you can avoid them, it's perfect timing to be up there.
Yeah, we have a whole cases of honey in the back of the truck. So he may have smelled the honey and possibly the grease that I spilled from cooking on the back of the tailgate. And that's what he was looking for. But he couldn't figure out how to get into the new cap. But the front door was open and it's just a handle. So he went right in, made himself at home.
Hey, Joey Brown, thanks for joining us.
I never had a crumpet. I got a lemon square. Lemon square. Rip Van wafers. Let me show you.
Oh, I ate yours.
No, I got it right here. Oh, you ate the one I brought out. Rip Van wafers.
Bigfoot was looking for the gold. DP says, what was on the dinner menu tonight?
Tonight we had steaks on the grill, and we had a little salad and a big bowl. That's all we had was a big bowl, so I had to heat a little salad out of a big bowl.
I had a big salad in a little bowl.
Little salad in a big bowl.
Well, who cares about the salad anyways? It was all about the steak.
Steak was delicious.
Here's Annie Durham, who's in the house.
Cheryl West. Ossipee. That's kind of far from here. I don't know if we're going home that way. I don't think so. Annie. Yeah. Boo Boo was looking for his picnic basket.
Hey, Ken Tibbetts.
Yeah, I think it is Bigfoot mating season. Listen to this car. There's some car, must live down the road there, like no muffler. Comes by in the morning, there he goes in the evening.
What is Alicia asking?
Alicia.
What size is your Velcro flaps?
The Velcro flap cover for my tent. Oh, for the stove? The hole for the stove is about 6 inches. It has zippers on the sides. It's about that wide. And then when you unzip it, you fold it down, and there's a thing there. A hole. About 6 inches.
I don't know if she's asking for an approximate size or she's asking for the real exact size.
The flap size? I don't know. I'd have to wait until I set it up.
Wow, that fire's cooking my kneecaps.
Yeah, that's going good now.
It wasn't a little while ago.
78 people out there watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're sitting here next to the wild Ammonoosuc River by the fire, Bath, New Hampshire. Last night at the cabin here we stayed for the spring rendezvous get-together. Over 200 prospect people attended. I think Hans and I estimated about 200 people. I did the name tags and I went through, I forget.
Quite a few.
I gave them the numbers. I went through a whole one and then like 50 in the other one. So it was approximately 200 people that attended.
Yeah, Alicia's looking for the real actual size, so we can't measure that until we pull it out again. Next time we pull it out, we can take a measurement.
Yeah, Heath, we had 200 name tags, and there was like 160 or 70 that I gave out. There were 30 left, but about 20 people didn't take them. So about 190 to 200, and I don't think I got everybody. I'm thinking I probably missed about 15 or so people, I'm guessing. So we're estimating around 200 people.
Hey, I see Nicholas Meyer is in there. Hey, Nick, that was us that drove by you 10 times today and beeped.
Nick, nice to see you. He found a nice picker today. Was it today? No.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. He found a picker about the same size as the picker I found. Just downstream. Nice to see you, Nick. He's just down the road.
Yeah, ZP, I agree. Last year, I think we only raised around $2,000, and this year we raised over $5,000 for the food pantry.
Yeah, so, $5,020, I think we raised for the food pantry in Woodsville.
That's a great accomplishment.
And that's good because that food pantry covers all the surrounding towns. Lisbon, Landaff, Woodsville, Bath, Haverhill, Warren. It even goes Wentworth.
How about Benton?
Benton, Easton, Monroe, and there's probably some I'm missing. Lisbon.
So that's a huge area. And up here, that $5,000 is going to go a long way and feed a lot of people.
People brought donations, food items, non-perishables, and there were so many boxes, she couldn't even fit them in her car. She had to stack it to the ceiling to get them out of there and get them home. So it was a great cause, great cause. Well, don't miss the fall rendezvous, Ken, up at the Coos Canyon. There is a date for it. I don't know what it is yet, but it's already posted on the Nutmeg Prospectors website under events. You can go there, see the date for the fall rendezvous, book your tent site, campsite, hotel room, tree house, wherever you're going to stay now, because there's not many places to stay, and you'll be shut out. Shut out!
Thanks for asking, Ken. I'm doing good. I'm not digging yet on the river for prospecting, but I am out on the river, mostly filming. And I'll be digging and prospecting as soon as the doctor says I'm okay to go. But I feel great and I feel ready to get out there and do it. But I'm trying to listen to the orders. And it's not easy. So I'm probably eating more river crumpets than I should instead of prospecting.
Hi, Karen. It was great to see you and Nora and Zoe. You're all groovy. Had groovy shirts, too.
They certainly did.
And we'll give a plug to Zach's Finished Floors in the New Hampshire. Look them up if you want your floors finished. I used to put down hardwood floors. but I didn't finish them myself. I always hired someone to do them. So it's important that you get somebody that knows what they're doing, because I've had people mess them up, and you have to strip them and do them again. So, but I've seen Zach's work, and it looks excellent.
Absolutely.
AJZ the Man 2. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You didn't make it. You were going to ride your bike up. But the rain, yeah. It didn't stop until Saturday. Like, it stopped right before around 1 o'clock, noontime on Saturday. So, the raffle in the evening, the sun actually came out during the event that night. So, that was great. I think Tom's been healing better than expected. We're here. That should answer that. We're here. Jamie Blackwell. Nice to see you, Jamie. If we make it to the Central Maine, we may see you up there. I think that's next Saturday. But I have things I got to do. Jeffrey Button, nice to see you over the weekend. You were standing just over there. Just right over there. A little while ago. Should I try to bring that a little closer, or just leave it where it is and don't touch things?
Well, every time you touch it, you screw it up. So I don't know.
I'll bring the light a little closer, then we'll see what we can do there.
The darker picture. Hey, John Hersey, thanks for joining us. Hey, Julie, how's it going? Hope you had a good Mother's Day. William Doring wants to know if you're going to make the gold dance competition a regular thing.
We may. Depends on if people like to do it.
Well, just for the spring rendezvous. A regular thing at the spring rendezvous.
Yeah.
But this is our second year doing it, right?
Is that any better? Still can't see Tom.
I'm over here.
Tom's over there. He's hiding in the back. You can hear him. I don't want to move anything now. I may knock you out of.
I think it's your fat head that's blocking me.
You want me to try to give it a little more? I'm going to try to give it a move. If I knock you out, well.
No, I'll knock you out.
I'll try not to knock you out. Let me see. I'm going to move this. Move this. Ooh, I knocked them out.
You said you weren't going to, and there they are on the floor. Bear with us while we adjust our camera set here.
Let's try that. That a little better? Now you can see us a little better. At least you can see Tom a little better. You can't see the fire so well, but you got a great view of the outhouse back there. You see it? It's nice lit up. It frames the picture nice.
My sister was texting me saying thank you for coming up to visit her today.
Oh, we went up to Berlin to visit Tom's sister today. That was the first time seeing her house. She just bought a house in Berlin. The first time we've seen it.
Berlin, New Hampshire. Not everybody's from New Hampshire, so
Yeah, we didn't go to Berlin, Germany.
Not everybody knows what you're talking about. It was a beautiful day to go up there and do that.
Life of a gold prospector. Nice to see you.
Panama prospector is in there too.
Got 81 people hanging out by the fire tonight. That's great.
That fire's cooking.
It is cooking. It's warm. This fireplace is great because it shoots the heat out. Not that it's cold tonight, but it's a cool breeze.
A little bit of a breeze, but woo, that thing's burning my eyeballs out.
Yeah, we won some pay dirt in the raffle. There's a spoiler for tomorrow night. We won some pay dirt in the raffle, and I got some pay dirt from Brian Wilder from Alaska, from the Wild Ranger.
Well, whose was the pay dirt that we won?
I don't know. You want me to get it?
No, you don't have to.
It's in the car. It's Alaska pay dirt, something. And I thought it was Brian Wilder's at first, but it's not his sticker. So I think it was somebody else. I haven't looked at it really closely. Let me go get it. I'm going to go get it. Hold the fort down till I get back.
Yeah, because it's not Brian Wilder's. I see a super chat. Hey, Nick True. It's great seeing you guys up here for almost a week. And I know you guys are going home tomorrow, and we're going home tomorrow too, headed out in the morning. It's kind of bittersweet because the weather up here is perfect right now. I don't know about the pig roast, Karen. I haven't heard anything about that. You got to push the button over there for a super chat for Nick True.
Nick True. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
We got pay dirt. Let me show you. Alaska dredging, it's called. Alaska dredging. Right there. We won that in the raffle.
Does it say how much gold is in it or anything like that?
No.
Ah, so that'll be interesting.
Just says Alaska dredging, and it's a bag of dirt. Could just be a bag of dirt.
Could be.
I doubt it. Put that on the table.
All right, I'm going to refreshen my drink and refreshen my crumpet bag because it's empty.
Yeah, get me a crumpet. Want to grab me a soda or something?
Just a can?
Yeah, be fine.
Woo, my kneecaps are cooked.
ZP, let's give you the Bigfoot. Thank you, Zach. You and your family are big supporters, and we appreciate it. Keeps us going. Keeps us going. David and Karen, you're going to Pine Cone Acres. Did you win a gift certificate? Or are you just going? Because I know there were 2 gift certificates to Pine Cone Acres being given away at the raffle. I'm wondering if you won. Hey, Joseph Knowlton, I just saw you in there. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. We're hanging out here by the fire at the cabin. You may hear the wild Ammonoosuc River flowing right over there. It's the last night here. We're heading home in the morning. And it was a great trip. We're wrapping it up here, taking it easy. Solon. I got it right now, Ben. Solon. Like the philosopher or the Greek guy that talked about Atlantis. Solon. We did well. We did well with on this trip. I actually found a really nice piece, probably the biggest picker I think I found so far, well, last year or this year, maybe even the year before. There was one piece I did find within the past 5 years that was bigger. That one I would consider a nugget. But you'll see, there's a picture up on Facebook of what I got. The picture on Facebook is for two and a half days, but I only worked for like 2 hours both of those days, maybe 3, so about 5 hours and a half, so 6 or 7 hours of digging total. Hi, Vicki and Ryan. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out by the fire with us. The river got up pretty high, but it goes right back down. The rain melted all the snow in the mountains, so I think we're all set for the year as far as high water goes, unless we get a lot of rain. Yeah, Facebook is growing fast, not as fast as YouTube. YouTube's been growing a lot faster. Oh, you did win it. Yeah. Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you. I've sluiced by that covered bridge there in Swiftwater, but I guess the town of Bath doesn't want prospecting there. It was your best 1.5 days of prospecting. I told you the wild Ammonoosuc is one of the best gold-bearing rivers in New England. I'm only going to say that once. Oh, Northeast Prospector won the other one, so he may be going up there too. I think it was a $75 gift certificate. So, if you spend 2 nights, like one of them's already paid for. PA Patriot Dan, it was great seeing you. Finally, we had a great time, and it was a lot of fun. see Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Dina. Nice to see you, Dina. We're hanging around here by the fire. Just wrapping up the weekend. We're going home tomorrow. You can hear the river. It's just over there. I had it in view, but you can't see much right now because it's dark. I have a light over there, but the camera's over there. I could try to pull it even a little bit closer, but I don't want to knock you on the ground again. Black Poison, you panning that. Is that from Flower Gold Wizard? I did some of that in the past. It was tough. But yeah, we went over to that miniature golf place there in Intervale, New Hampshire that just opened up. And we're going to give them a plug there in a couple weeks. Tom and I went in there and we played some miniature golf. And it's a gold prospecting and mining themed miniature golf. And you can get gem bags there and pay dirt bags and play miniature golf. And they have the trough and the sluice running. And it's great. They're going to have tournaments, and we met the owner of it today, and Tom and I played a little bit of mini golf as we toured the place, and it's one of the most elaborate miniature golf places I've been to. Life of a gold prospector. Where are you located? Beach Gold here. You must be up by the Great Lakes, I'm assuming. Lake Michigan, I'm guessing. Yes, I was surprised to see you, Dina. It was great that you were there. I hadn't heard that you were going, so that was a surprise. Maybe you told me, but I didn't remember. Wow, so you both won those. That'll be great. Karen and David. Yeah, you got to let me know the outcome of your stove. Karen and David bought a Winterwell stove, similar to mine. It's actually a newer version. And I think I showed it on the live stream that we did when we first got here. And this is the live stream when we're leaving here. But their stove sucks in, has a pipe that sucks in cold air from outside the tent and uses that to heat the. So it has two. A pipe comes in and the chimney goes out. But the glass in the door of their stove cracked. And I'm thinking it could be something to do with the cold air from outside getting up against the hot glass, making it. I don't know. Mine I've had for 5 years. So let me know what happens with that. Oh, ants! Nice to see. I didn't know it was you. You also have AAA Rockhound or something? I think you also have that one. You have 3 different names. You're confusing me. A Venturi style sand sucking system. Whoa! All right. Someone Goldie Box. I saw two of them, and I got a review from one person. I'm going to save that until I hear from the other person. I haven't used it myself, but we'll see how the Goldie Box does.
You know how I know it's almost time to go home? This is the last night because the river crumpets are getting low.
Oh, let me tell you about these. See this popcorn right here? See this popcorn? Ron Adams, Ron for the Hills Mining made this right there in big kettle corn.
Here's a drink.
Oh, thank you. And it's fantastic. I've never had popcorn quite like this. Let me try it again. Delicious. I'm going to chew my crumpets while I talk to you.
Don't talk with your mouth full. But yeah, the river crumpet supply is getting low.
Yeah, very low on supplies. It's the end of the trip.
Thank you to Deal and Annie Covey for the food they brought us, because that actually helped us through the whole trip. That is two dinners that we didn't have with us.
They brought us a big cowboy steak, kielbasa, and steak. What else?
Those smoked pork chops, which were
Smoked
unbelievable.
pork chops.
We were looking for you, Karen Forrester and Annie, this morning at Tuttle's, but you guys must have been up early and on the road.
No, we didn't make the last night goulash this time, William, because we have a refrigerator here, so we were able to keep things frozen. The last night goulash is when you're living out of a cooler.
Yeah.
And you got to cook that stuff because you don't have a freezer.
It's all going to go bad, so it all goes in the pan.
So we had big, thick steaks tonight.
Well, last night's burgers were goulash burgers.
Hey, there's William Hoover. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
How's it going, Bill? We got another one of Bill's gadgets coming up. The Hydro Fang. You'll have to wait and see. The Hydro Fang's coming up. We also had a special burnt hot dog night. So it was a great time.
I skipped the burnt hot dog.
Yeah, the name tags was my idea last year, simply so I can remember who people are. And it helps other people know others and become a community. Oh, it is Flower Gold Wizard. Yeah, we did one of his black poisons. It was rough. Took a long time. You didn't have a name tag, Jeff? I thought I gave you one. Tried to get everybody, but I don't know if I did.
Hey, Dina. It was great to see you this weekend. I was so surprised that you made it out here.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. Everybody was here.
Yep.
We had the whole main group was here. The Coos Canyon group, I call them.
Yep.
For the first time at the spring rendezvous, so that was really a treat.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Don't miss it next year. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Everybody was here. Ron Rogers had his whole family here. They showed up in the pouring rain
Oh, yeah.
Thursday night.
Ron Rogers and Boo and his daughter showed up on Thursday night in the pouring rain at night at 10:30, and me and Tom couldn't wait any longer. We were exhausted, so we basically said, "Good luck, Ron." But thankfully, Scott Tipson. I don't think I've seen him in here tonight, but if you watch this later, Scott Tipson, I gave him a hat for helping him out, and that wasn't enough. I gave him a hug, too, for helping out Ron, because he was camped next to him. He seen him come in, so he went in there, and he helped him set his tent up in the pouring rain. They were all soaked, but it really saved Ron, because he was thinking about sleeping in his truck. But he ended up having a great time.
Yeah, that was a lifesaver.
Yep.
Some great people at the rendezvous, that's for sure.
Scott Tipson. He's a regular. He's always in here.
Yeah, he's in there on Wednesdays. This is a special off night, Tuesday night live.
A surprise pop-up live on Tuesday night with the popcorn. Pop! Jay Penn. Well, if you were there, then I met you, but I'm not sure who you are. Jay Penn.
Yeah, no, it rained all week, but, nobody let it stop them from having fun. It was cold, too.
Well, me and Tom prospected on Thursday. We got here on Wednesday. We did a live stream. We prospected on Thursday, found a nice picker. I think Rosie came up that day. Rosie and Bob were here. Then we prospected a little bit the next day, but the rain came in. And then on Saturday, we took the day off until the party.
A few hours, but not much. Good night, Cheryl West. Thanks for coming by.
Okay.
Hi, Vicki and Ryan.
William Doran got there Friday in the rain. The two guys helped him set up his tent, too.
That's awesome.
That warms my heart that everybody helped each other out under the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, it's amazing. It's really a great group of people. And that's why we raise so much for the food pantry. Everybody is so generous.
Hans did a great job pulling it all together.
Yes, amazing. Amazing.
Okay, I gotta swap the popcorn.
Yeah, you can't eat the whole bag in one sitting.
You could. The popcorn is so good, you could eat the whole bag.
There's sugar or something on it, huh? I read 6 grams of sugar in each serving on that.
How do you know?
I read the back of the bag. 6 grams of sugar in each serving.
Yeah, but you don't know what's in it.
Sugar.
Oh, yeah. Good. He made it right at his camp.
Yeah, he did good. Everybody got a big bag of it, too.
Yep, put one on each table. Ron Adams from Run for the Hills Mining. Here we go, charts.
King's Gold, New York. Is that Joseph Knowlton?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Hey, Joseph. Good to see you.
We raised $5,020, I think. $5,025 for the food pantry of Woodsville. It serves like 10 of the surrounding towns. And probably 10 big boxes of food. The lady from the food pantry barely had room to sit in her car when she drove home. It was packed to the top.
Well, thank you, Dina, for saying that. I really appreciate that. There were times in the last month where I didn't think I would be here, literally not be here anymore. So to be able to get up here and even make the spring rendezvous was just a real treat for me. And it's felt, I don't know, it definitely felt special this year. Um, just to be back out camping and seeing everybody. And after spending all that time in the hospital, I wasn't sure when that was going to be. So I'm glad that my recovery is going fast and that I feel fine and everything. I just feel blessed every day just to see the sun come up and see all my friends in the prospecting community. So thank you for saying that. It feels real special.
Hello there, Tomcat Josh. Welcome and thank you for being a member on our channel. Yeah, the goal was $2,000. We raised $2,000, I think, or just under last year, and we blew that away this year.
The raffle prizes were great last year. They were great again this year. I mean, someone donated a dirt bike, lots of different pay dirts, and tons of prospecting equipment. Green Mountain Gold Trap, Joseph from Vermont, he donated quite a few of the gold traps. What were there, 3 of them?
Yep. Joseph John's name?
Yeah.
From Green Mountain Gold Trap, he donated 3 gold traps, I think.
Yeah, so that
3
was
different
a huge
sizes.
donation. And the dirt bike from Wayne Thornton, from the Appalachian Prospectors, that was a huge donation as well.
All Things Country, nice to see you, our friend from Canada. Someone just stopped and yelled, and now they're backing up. Who knows? They probably saw we're doing a live stream, and they're hunting us down.
Is there someone backing up?
Yeah. I don't know where they went. Maybe they're not. Let's see. Who else is out there? 70 people out there watching. Nice to see you. Yeah, Bigfoot could be sneaking around. Creeping close.
Wouldn't be the first Bigfoot we've had come through our camp, so we know how to deal with them. And that's you hide the popcorn is the first thing you do.
Tomcat Josh, thank you very much for the super chat.
Oh, thanks. We appreciate that.
Let me give you a Bigfoot. Let's see what Bigfoot has to say about that. Thank you. Let me give you one of these too. Gotta put some fire on the wood.
That is true, William. Going in Walmart now is a real treat. because people come up and ask to take their picture. It just makes us laugh. When
Yeah.
someone says, "Can I get a picture with you guys?" We're looking at each other like, "Is he talking to us?"
Yeah, we were somewhere and someone said, "Oh, it's so great to meet a celebrity." And me and Tom were looking where?
We said, "Where? We want to see them too." No, it's a real treat. It really is.
We didn't think it would grow like it did. We were just looking for something to do during COVID.
Good night, Dina. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Good night, Dina. We'll be seeing you. We'll be up to Maine at some point, probably in June. If we don't get there sooner.
Yeah, as soon as we can, we'll be up there. The black flies are just starting to come out, so we're going to have to hide for a couple of weeks anyways.
The people in our hometown know us as the honey people, Jamie. The honey people.
What was the question?
You get that recognition in your hometown, too.
Well, we do, but it's a different type of recognition. They know us as the beekeepers.
Yeah.
And the people that sell the honey on their front porch.
Do you make pineapple, sausage, and kraut stew? No, you'll have to send me the recipe for that, because that sounds like an interesting thing.
You put honey in that?
Thank you, William. I don't know, can you put honey in that, Bill?
It sounds like something you would put honey in, so.
T.A.E. Brown watching from Franconia. We just went through Franconia today on our way to Intervale.
Yeah.
I love the little town of Franconia. I found a new little shortcut on the Wells Road, I think it is. It cuts over. But welcome. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Franconia Notch from Franconia is one of our favorite areas.
Yeah, Franconia is a beautiful little town. Carol and George, you're coming up this fall, all right? There's plenty of gold here. They'll never take it all. People will be prospecting and pulling gold out of this river long after we're all gone.
Alan Graves. It was great to see you, Alan. No, it's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. And yes, I guess I can put honey in that, Bill. Thank you. They'll have to send me the recipe. We'll try that. Sounds like a German dish. But yeah, we're hanging around by the fire tonight. Just chatting. Taking it easy. We figured we'd go live and just sit here and read the comments and answer questions and talk about Bigfoot or aliens. I mean, what else besides Bigfoot and aliens? Well, when I say Bigfoot, I mean all those other Sasquatch, skunk ape, the one out Momo. That's all like a Bigfoot. The only thing that's different is like the Loch Ness Monster. Now, I know up in Lake Champlain, they have they've spotted Champ. Maybe we'll go in search of him up in Vermont sometime.
Champ, is that in the water?
Thank you, All Things Country, for that super chat. Let me give you a Bigfoot howl for that super chat. Oh, that's our new Bigfoot howl button that was given to us by Karen Forrester. Thank you, All Things Country.
Well, at this rate, we might be able to afford more river crumpets and stay another day. We're just about out of river crumpets. A few left.
Cat lover, yes. Hippie spells hippie. Yeah, Rosie and Bob's groovy Volkswagen Westphalia. It's a great little groovy hippie bus they travel around in. You'll be seeing that on our channel coming up. Maybe not tomorrow's episode, but in future ones. Have a great night, Mark. We'll see you later.
See you, Mark.
Yeah, I seen you out there cutting the rug. There's a few pictures of you dancing, Alan. Looks like you and Joyce had a great time. We saw you having breakfast together.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Alan Cade, I was wondering why no one was fishing in the Wham. Well, anybody that knows that they weren't going to stock it until today or yesterday. They just stocked the Wham and Tunnel Brook. The fishing game were all around here doing that. They had kids out here, and it was a big event, and they stocked this river. Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, Yukon Bill, we'll see you later. Have a great night. It was great seeing you over
Bill.
the weekend. Burn a hot dog for me. Oh, you'll see I ate that hot dog. I did. Put it on a roll. Luminaries Shine Fishing. Thank you for being a member. We really like all our members. They keep us they keep the commercials off of our weekly videos. There's still some at the front and end, but we don't put commercials in the middle of our videos because of our members. We don't want to have our members or anybody sit through commercials.
No.
Who won the gold dance contest? Oh, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow night. There was some great contestants. It got crazy. It got crazy. If you thought my gold dances were crazy, wait till you see the gold dances tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's going to blow your mind.
Nuts.
Maybe a show you don't want the kids to see.
Yeah, Ken, on our old videos, after the videos we did for the first year and a half have commercials, 2 or 3 during the half hour in the middle of the video. But once we started getting members, we eliminated that. So we took out, there's no more commercials during the video, just at the beginning or at the end. If you have a premium YouTube membership, you don't see commercials anyway.
Right.
There's only 3 campers that I saw at Twin River today on the riverside. Chet, Beanbag, and the Knicks. Oh, and one other person. That was it.
Thank you, Joseph Knowlton. We appreciate that. You're always there to support us.
Yeah, Heath, you saw it when the Dancing Gold Nugget came out. Things were, and I don't know what that other thing was. It was spooky. It was creepy. The Knicks at night. Here's Nick True. He's just down the road. Yeah, the road's not far from here. It's right behind us. If I turn the camera a little more, you may even see the car go by. Yeah, you see the lights. Zoom.
It's not too many cars going down this road, though, at this time of night during the week.
Snowman Dave, nice to see you. Nice to see you. You up in Maine? I know he has a place up there, but I don't know if you're up there now. No, we didn't build this fire pit. It's not mine. We rent this place from a friend. Yeah, it's it's scary backing out of here because the cars fly right by. Yesterday, a truck went off the road, like almost in front of our camp as you're going up the hill. It went right off the side and almost rolled right down the hill. It was all the way, it went through the guardrail and it was hanging on the edge. It took them 2 or 3 hours to get it out of there.
Snowman Dave is in Vermont.
You're in Vermont. Oh, wow. Yeah. Over around Brian's camper. I bet you the dancing gold nugget probably didn't go over too well there. he might have got hit with a bottle. Black 5-bit. Is that Karen or David have a big, huge bite on their neck? I have one on my arm. They're just starting to bite.
They might get bad around here, but the worst that I've ever seen black flies is when we've showed up in Maine a few times.
Yeah. I think Maine has the worst black flies.
Coos Canyon a couple times we showed up there, and I thought they were going to carry us away.
Although the Gale River that day we were there was pretty bad. Those were mosquitoes and black flies together. It was brutal.
Yeah.
One of the Nicks got a Nick pick. Got a Nick pick. We did. We visited the Nicks down on the river when he got the picker yesterday. And they'll be in an episode coming up.
Nice. When did they get here? They here from Wednesday to Wednesday?
The Nicks, I think they're leaving tomorrow. You leaving tomorrow, Nick?
No, when did they get here?
I think they got here Wednesday, a week ago.
Yeah,
they stayed for a week.
Wednesday to Wednesday. So they worked pretty hard out there on the river.
Yeah, I think they stayed the same time. They came when we here and left when we did.
They worked through the rain and the cold.
Jeffrey Button saw a moose on his way home yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Or the day before. Any bats up here? I haven't seen any bats. I used to see bats all the time. I don't see much of them anymore, although I don't look.
Yeah, I guess you really got to be looking for them, right?
I'm keeping 68 people watching. It's amazing that 68 people want to sit around watching us sit by the fire on a relaxing night, sipping beverages.
Nick Drew says they're very sore.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet you. You know, you work through the rain, the cold, and then to the black flies, and
yeah,
you know, you were troopers.
Moving boulders, and my knee is sore. The second day I was here, Thursday, when I was digging that hole, there was a big boulder. I had to get the big yellow Persuader pry bar out and get the boulder out of the hole, and I found the picker underneath it. But I knelt down on a rock and without a pad on it for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. And that was a mistake. My knee is still sore. The Paisley's doing fine. We have two. See, might not know that about the Paisley design carpet. We have two. We have a backup. So when that one gets worn out and old, we're going to slip the new one in, and you'll never know the difference because they're identical.
Hi, Fran Garthia. Good to see you.
Fran, nice to see you. Just hanging around here. It's our last night at the cabin here. We stayed for the big prospectors rendezvous. You can hear the river running by over there. And we're just relaxing, sipping beverages, watching the logs burn.
Thanks for the tip, Karen. Mr. Pizza in Gorham.
Gorham. We were just through Gorham today. We went to a florist there to pick up flowers.
Well, she knows because we told her we went to see my sister in Berlin.
Who?
Karen Forrester. That was her tip of the day.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was reading Heath Doughty.
No, Mr. Pizza.
Gorham is a cool town. Yeah, beautiful scenery. We'll check it out. Mr. Pizza, huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell your sister.
Yeah, because she was looking for a pizza place, right?
You feel the heat from that fire, Greg B? He said he pulled his chair up to the fire.
Yeah, that's burning hot.
I don't think there's any good... is David Farnham still in here? You still in here, David? He lives up in Berlin. And we want to know where there's any good Chinese food in Berlin. Everybody put that message out there. Berlin or Gorham.
Well, there's only one Chinese place that I know of in Berlin.
Yeah, Ming House, I thought was like... I don't want to give anybody a bad review, so I won't say nothing, but...
I didn't think it was the best.
And the buffet down in Gorham, I didn't think that was good either. So if anybody knows of any good Chinese food in Berlin, New Hampshire, or Gorham, I don't know if there is any. And there's only those two I know of.
Well, just for the right frame of mind, we were camping for days when we got the Chinese food in Berlin. You know what I mean? So you'd think it would be delicious, but yeah. It wasn't.
Alan Graves says Gorham smells better than it did in the 60s. Maybe they were the paper plant. There's a paper plant there, and it's like Rumford. You get it on the wrong day.
Maybe they were burning the Chinese food back in the 60s.
Snowman Dave says the Furchin Cookie Buffet in Gorham. I think that is the buffet we went to, but it's a buffet. Generally, food in a buffet, it's been sitting there for hours. I know there is some other Chinese restaurants up there.
It probably isn't the best area to be looking for Chinese food, though.
Yeah, Rumford has the paper companies there, so it has that smell. So depending on which ways the wind's blowing, you got to decide where you're going to go have dinner.
Yeah, but Rumford has a real... Oh, is it Mexico, the little Chinese place?
That's in Mexico. Right next to Rumford has a great Far East.
Yeah.
They have great Chinese food there.
Yeah, that's a thumbs up.
But it's hard to find good Chinese food around Berlin and Gorham that I know of. I saw David Farnham on here earlier, but I don't think he's still on. He'd tell us. We'll have to ask him. Yeah, Chinese food in Mexico. That's what Fran says. I told Dan we have to have Chinese food in Mexico. Well, not Mexico, Mexico, Maine, which is right next to Rumpet. Far East restaurant. Yeah, the barbecue place in Gorham, Alan Graves says, is okay. And yeah, me and Tom went there for breakfast in one of our episodes. We probably saw it. And they made a barbecued breakfast hash. We got breakfast there because they were open for breakfast. And it was really good. Really good. I was real happy with the food I got there.
Yeah, we never had a dinner there, but we did eat breakfast there a couple times. Barbecued brisket hash, I think it was.
You can get Mexican food in China, Maine. You can't do that.
Probably can.
He says he's had Chinese in Mexico, New York. I didn't know there were so many towns named Mexico. Eric looks for gold. Hey, Eric, how's it going? He says he once got a fortune cookie that said, tastes like chicken, LOL. The Wee Lie in Auburn, Maine. Best Chinese in Maine. But are you lying? The Wee Lie. It might not be Chinese food that you get at the Wee Lie. Broke down Panna. That's his bid.
GP says he's having a bonfire too. Are you up in Maine? I think you said you were leaving here or you're headed back up to Maine to go camping this week. I forget.
Are you up in Maine, Zach? At your camp?
I know they said they're on a big vacation this month, so he was either headed up there the end of this week or they were leaving here to go there. I forget.
Yeah. Standing Stones, hello. Thank you for those gifts you sent us.
That beautiful painting.
Yeah, that was beautiful painting with the stones. Sharon DiGiovanni, Mexico, New York is between Rochester and Syracuse. Yes. And then there's Chile, or Chile, New York. I have relatives in Rochester. Chile, but it's spelled Chile. They call it Chile. Trains are us. They got ham and Gorham. They got ham and Gorham? What's that mean? They got ham? Where's the ham? Gorham.
Have a good night, Alan Cade.
Have a good night, Alan. There is a Chinese place right near McDonald's. It's a buffet in Gorham, but it's not. It's just a buffet, so you got food that's been sitting around. It's not generally the best food, but I mean, talking Chinese food, it doesn't have to be great. But there's another place called the Ming House. But me and Tom went there when we were way out camping in the middle of the woods. We drove all the way there, brought it all the way back to the tent, and we ate it, but it was not the best, not even close to the best food. But it stays in business, so maybe we just had it on a bad night. We may try it again.
Maybe all those online reviews are all lies.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's still in business. Well, it wasn't open when we went by today.
I'll put it this way. This is how bad it was. We did eat it, but we weren't happy about it. But we did eat it, and we were camping, and we were hungry.
Yeah, the Chinese food and Ken Tibbetts. American Chinese food, their Chinese food is nothing like fried stuff we eat here. Yeah, I know it's completely different. They also eat dog a lot, he says, in China. Now, you know what Bigfoot thinks about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't eat Chinese food that much, but I do get some things. I like boneless spare ribs. Gotta like them. What's your favorite Chinese food? What do you like? You like boneless spare ribs?
I think the crab rangoons might be my
Oh, crap raccoons. Those are delicious.
favorite. I don't know. They put so much crap on it that everything tastes good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all that MSG.
I don't know why I'm talking about Chinese food. I'm not hungry. I just ate a half a bag of popcorn.
I've been eating river crumpets all night. But I do like the egg foo young if we're really talking about it.
Jeffrey Button likes the egg rolls. Snowman Dave likes the stir fries. Chicken wings. Yeah, chicken wings, boneless spare ribs. Those are my thing. Teriyakis are okay, but yeah, Joseph Knowlton. Chinese food in China is not Chinese food. It's just food. Chow chows or Shai Pei. I've never heard of chow chows or Shai Pei. Maybe I'll have to look at the menu a little more. Egg rolls and duck sauce, says J Penn. Fish sauce wings. What is fish sauce wing? Eric looks for gold. You live around Lowell, so where's your place to go for good Chinese food around Lowell?
I agree, Nick. True. The crab rangoons, and I like to dip them in the duck sauce.
Yeah, yeah. General Chow's chicken. Yes, I like that spicy one. I like this General Gao's. Pork fried lice.
Well, Zach says they're leaving Friday for their camp in Maine.
Ah.
Make sure you bring the head net, Zach, because the black flies started up yesterday once the heat started in.
Hearts of gold, says
They're
Crab
here.
Rangoons. Ryan likes General Tao's. What is that, a chicken? General So's shrimp spicy with crab rangoons. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say you could get shrimp or chicken.
Alan Graves likes the orange chicken. Now, you'll take that with the sesames? Sesame chicken?
I like them both. Who else dips their crab rangoons in the duck sauce? That's like my favorite thing to do.
Dumplings. Oh, you know what I like? The Peking ravioli. The Peking ravioli with the sauce they give you for it. I used to buy them all the time. Eat the whole thing. Peking ravioli. Yeah, now I'm getting hungry. We're sitting here talking about all this Chinese food. Who started this?
And there are other people that dip the crab rangoons in duck sauce.
Now, Matt says the hot and sour soup. I've never had hot and sour soup.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Something about an egg in soup just doesn't hit me right there.
Maybe just because you've never had it.
Chinese buffet off the Lowell Connector. Snowman Dave. I didn't know you know about the Lowell Connector. I know what you're talking about. The China buffet. Right in there. The Hannaford used to be there. I don't know what's there now. There's a Verizon in there.
I don't think we've ever been to that one.
Eric looks for gold. He actually lives in Oregon. I thought it was a different, maybe it's a different Eric than I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's not the one you're thinking.
Yeah. Shar-Pei and dogs. Chows. I don't know what chows are. Never heard of them.
It's a dog. Chow is a dog.
Oh.
They slice it up,
Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
and deep fry it.
No, we're talking about food. Now, why is duck sauce called duck sauce when there's no duck in it? Are you supposed to put it on duck?
You duck if someone throws it at you because it's sticky.
Green sleeves in York, Maine is really good. Next time I'm up that way, Asia Grill in Lincoln, Rhode Island is excellent. Made without MSG, says Karen Forrester.
Oh, nice.
Heath Doughty, here's one of my favorites, the beef and broccoli. The beef and lobster sauce, too. Crap Ragoons from David and Karen, Hearts of Gold, Snowman Dave, Plain Street in the Lowell Plaza. Yeah, that's it. Cryptoron in Quincy, there's a restaurant called Taipei Cuisine. They have a dish called dry pot beef. Huh. What's that like? What's in that? What's it? Is there sauce with that, or like the? Like
well, it's
the,
dry. It sounds kind of dry.
Yeah, it sounds dry. Now, I've seen these Chinese restaurants with the hot pot, where they have a pot of like oil or something there, or whatever it is that they.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know. The hot pot.
The new one in Billerica, they're right built into the table. You can heat the pot up right on your own table.
Yeah, you can't get Chinese food without boneless spare ribs and crab rangoon. But the thing is, if you want a little bit, and they always put the poo-poo platter missing one of the things you want most. So then you got to buy that. You got to have rice. I like lo mein, too. I really like chicken lo mein, the noodles.
We should have a disclaimer with all this talk of Chinese food, though.
Yeah.
Chinese food has got to be like the worst, unhealthiest food you can eat. Don't believe the little green vegetables they put in it. You know, so.
The house fried rice is different everywhere you get it. One time I got a house fried rice and it was white rice.
All right, enough about the Chinese food.
All right, we'll have to go on to something else. There's a lot. I'm way behind in the comments because everybody's talking about their favorite Chinese food.
My new heart doctor, he said, if I can just give you one tip, and that's don't eat Chinese food. So I'm thinking there's a reason why he said that.
It's all the salt.
Although the MSG is sodium too.
Yeah.
So, as good as it is, don't eat it too often. I haven't had Chinese food in a long time. But now you're making me want it.
That hot pot or dry beef pot, whatever it was he was talking about, has some sauce, beef and potatoes with spicy chilies. I don't mind mild spice, but I got about 3 weeks ago, maybe more, because before you went into the hospital, I got those chilies.
Yeah.
And I ate one of those chilies in the house. Well, just a chili pepper. I said, how bad can it be? It said it was hot. And, I was in pain for hours. I don't know how anybody can eat them things. It's not enjoyable at all.
All right, off the food. It's getting late.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to call it a night here. We thank you for stopping in to see us around the fire. I got to put another log on, but we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. Tomorrow night is the great Spring Rendezvous video, 7:30.
That should be fun.
It's like 48 minutes long tomorrow night. So get your popcorn and everything, and because you're not going to want to miss it, because there's some crazy stuff going on, I'll tell you. And we had a great time, and you're going to see it all tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So thank you all for coming. CK, oh man, you just missed it. You just missed it. We're hanging around by the fire. But we thank you for coming, and I'm going to sign us off right now. Till next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.